Welcome back. It's me, Jermaine, and you are watching Improperly Influenced. Let's not waste any time at all. Let's dive right in. Here is the wonderful man who has been released from Fox News and his contract there. I say released because I don't really consider it to be fired. I mean, yeah, he was fired, but it's like being fired, but we're going to send you home with $25 million because of your contract. Well, that's what happened here. Bill O'Reilly was fired by Fox News for his multiple allegations of sexual harassment. He can't escape that shit anymore. And Fox News couldn't escape it. Their advertisers boycotted Bill O'Reilly's popular show, and it was a popular show. And I only say that it's popular because it's relative to the point I'm going to make later. But yeah, the sponsors backed out on him, and Fox News, 21st Century Fox, the parent company, could not take the loss of that revenue without putting their foot down on O'Reilly. Plus of the multiple sexual harassment charges, but I really don't think that played a significant role. It was the money. The reason why I say the charges don't didn't play a significant role in him being fired is because they knew about it. They had covered up for him for years. They paid $13 million in settlements to end these sexual harassment cases. The previous head at Fox News, Roger Ailes, was released for the same thing. So it is it is the culture at Fox News, and it is the network that really has led to this, and it's disgusting. But what did you expect from those extremely conservative right wing fucks? We expected you to be retarded. Um, The thing that really irritated me the most about it is that Bill O'Reilly goes on Fox News every night. His he is the number one rated news show, very popular there, been very popular on as far as news is concerned on uh cable news is the most viewers and all that type of shit. But his viewing audience is not those of, 18, 20, 25, 30, not even 40, 50. His average viewer is like 70 some odd years old. Him and President Donald Trump are friends. This is a little clue as to who President Trump actually is. He's 70 something years old. I mean, when you're that old and you're racist, I mean, when you're that old, it is really expected for you to be racist because you grew up in this era. You grew up in this time. This is what you was common. Think of what these people saw in their lifetime. I don't really want to like beat you up so much for being racist. It is gross, but be racist in your own fucking house. Why is he the president of the United States? Why is the network Fox News perpetuating this message of racism? It's really gross. Bill O'Reilly criticizes black people, and this is what airs on Fox News night after night.
Where the reality is that young black men are doing far more damage than the police in Chicago. We have a case there now, the police in Minneapolis. Young black American men are so often involved in crime. Violent crime generated by African Americans is an enormous social problem. The reason there is so much violence and chaos in the black precincts is the disintegration of the African American family. That is the dissolution of the African American traditional family. The lack of involved fathers leads to young boys growing up resentful and unsupervised. The real racism is looking away from what is really harming black Americans. You Hollywood people and you derelict parents, you're the ones hurting these vulnerable children. Nothing will get better in this country until the culture changes. You can't legislate good parenting or responsible entertainment.
Bill O'Reilly is a retarded racist fuck. Like, and to top it all off, he's fake. Fake as shit. Bill O'Reilly went on night after night after night after night, berating the black community and anybody African American, while striking a chord with all of his 70, 75-year-old, 80-year-old viewers who are racist. I don't like using the word racist unless, because it's a loaded word. To call someone a racist is, you gotta mean it, right? Well, let's go ahead and break it down for a minute. You just saw and you just heard this motherfucker going off about black people and how we're violent and the breakdown of the family and all types of shit like that. Well, Bill O'Reilly had a custody battle because his family broke down. You don't you don't have a custody battle when when you're living in the house with your wife. His wife wanted a divorce, and we'll get into all of that. But let me read to you. This is the raw story that I pulled this article up from. Viewing the, and I quote, viewing the totality of the circumstances, there is a sound and substantial basis for the Supreme Court's determination that it is in the best interest of the children for the mother to be awarded primary residential custody. The appellate court, the appellate division, second judicial department court stated, and they continue, particularly relevant in this case are the clearly stated preferences of the children, especially considering their ages in maturity and quality of home environment provided by the mother. That is that's pretty straightforward there. He's not fit to be a parent. Bill O'Reilly, who just berated the black community and nothing will change. And you're all violent because, and the reason why there's violence in the black community is because of the lack of fathers and the breakdown of the family. This comes from the same man, and the reason why he's getting a divorce from his wife is it's in the article too at the Raw Story, but I'm just going to sum it up for you for the sake of time. Is he pretty much was abusive to everyone in his house. At a certain point, the daughter viewed their father, Bill O'Reilly, dragging their mother down a flight of stairs by her neck. So he was choking this bitch out and dragging her down the steps. And I call her bitch because I just talk like that, not because she's the bitch. She's a victim in this situation. But I'm certainly sure all of you all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a United States Navy sailor, and we just fucking talk like this. Get the fuck used to it. So he beats his wife up in the morning, and then he gets dressed and walks on out the door. And by the evening, he's on the news telling us, or telling not really us, because black people aren't watching Bill O'Reilly. I don't even know if black people know who Bill O'Reilly is. We may know who he is because we hate him so much, but certainly not because we're interested in anything he has to say related to anything in this world, but particularly our culture and who the fuck we are in our communities and the help that we need in our communities. No, bitch, you don't get to fucking tell us shit. Bill O'Reilly didn't know his daughter was observing this argument that was happening. She saw him choke her out and drag her down the steps. That terrified the fuck out of her, and she doesn't want to be around him. She even further says in the article, or in court, and they pick up on this testimony in court, that she has no belief that her father has any uh, desire to want to have any relationship with her. Pretty fucking bad. And you want to explain to me now you are the multi-millionaire from New York, family values, Christian. And you want to tell me why your daughter feels this way about you? Can you answer why you were dragging your wife down the steps by her neck? What's your problem? What's your excuse? Today on the No Spin Zone, let's take a look at what else O'Reilly has to say about the wonderful black community because, he kept his distance for so long from darkies. And one day, he wanted to meet with Al Sharpton and take him out. So they go to a restaurant, a very popular restaurant in New York called Sylvia's.
I couldn't get over the fact that there was no difference between Sylvia's restaurant and any other restaurant in New York City. I mean, it was exactly the same, even though it's run by blacks, primarily black patronship. There wasn't one person in Sylvia's who was screaming MFer, I want more iced tea. You know, I mean, everybody was, it was like going into an Italian restaurant in an all-white suburb, in the sense of people were sitting there and they were ordering and having fun, and there wasn't any kind of craziness at all.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bill O'Reilly. I mean, this guy just says the most outrageous fucking shit. Let's go back to the beginning of this quote. I can't get over the fact that there was no difference between Sylvia's restaurant and any other restaurant in New York City. It's comical to think that this man aired these beliefs on Fox News and on his radio show day in and day out, every day and every night. And not only that he aired such hateful, ignorant views, is that he was the most popular show on the network and on cable television. Who is his audience? Who is listening to him? This is what I can't get over the fact. I can't get over the fact that this dude existed on Fox News for as long as he did, 20 plus years, with that message. I can't get over the fact that it was allowed to go on that long. I can't get over the fact that advertisers only began to pull out when the New York Times posted an article about his sexual harassment charges and the $13 million settlements that Fox News divvied out to all the people he abused. They deserve that. I'm not taking that away from them. It's disgusting what that man did. But I can't get over the fact that he was allowed to do this disgusting shit, this racist, disgusting shit, for as long as he did without being taken down. I can't get over the fact that you didn't take him down because of this. I can't get over the fact that black people work for Fox News. There's some people that show up on Fox News, and I don't mean as the counter point of view, the different perspective than Fox News. I'm talking about there are black people that are on Fox News that will argue their fucking point. I can't get over this shit. I can't get over the fact that it is 2017 and people still tune into that sorry ass network. What the fuck do you gain from that shit? It strokes the racism chord inside of you. It helps you believe, and it helps perpetuate the idea that you had about black people already. It doesn't, I can't get over the fact that they don't want to do anything to bring people together. People who don't have any fucking big differences anyway. The only thing we're trying to do is live here, make a decent living, learn more, love our kids, raise our families to be wonderful people, and contribute to this goddamn society. I can't give it the fact that in 2017, there are multiple people who still teach their kids differently and believe differently. Who the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you at? I can't get over the fact that you're fucking just fucking wrong. Wrong on so many levels. And for some reason, these people, this attitude is what's in power. This is what's running our country right now. You know who's a viewer of Fox News? He shouts them out in his press conference, thanking them. He gives them interviews before anybody else because they're in the bag for him. The network is a propagandist arm for the right-wing Republican Party. That's what the fuck they are. And I can't get over the fact that you, the viewers, can't see it. It's really gross to me, but it helps you kind of wrap your head around the world that you live in. The next time you walk out of the door, remember, There's somebody who watches this show that you're going to run into, and they're going to look at you the way that Bill O'Reilly wants them to look at you. There's some white people that will go into Sylvia's now and say, yeah, well, Bill O'Reilly's right. I can't go into the fact. It's disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. It's gross. And so there are a lot of people that are improperly influenced here. That's right. That's the channel you're watching. And that's what we do. We break down people's uh, uh, videos, ideas, religion, whatever. Shit that is just wrong. That's what we cover here. And I'm going to let you know who is truly improperly influenced in our society. Bill O'Reilly, you, my friend, are improperly influenced. I wish you the best with your $25 million that you're walking away from Fox News with, because it's not really being fired. You got 25 fucking million dollars. I wish you the best. Please go away. Get off the airways. Do not start a fucking podcast. Get your ignorant ass, take your fucking 75, 80-year-old 19 fucking 40 mentality the fuck out of here. Because it's 2017. You and your viewers can just go and die. Please don't spread the word. Don't raise any children. Don't pass your racist views along any further. Just die. You can live. I wish you to live to 120. Just make sure you shut the fuck up and die. Because you and Fox News and your viewers are all improperly influenced. I'm done with you. Goodbye.
I couldn't get over the fact that there was no difference between Sylvia's restaurant and any other restaurant in New York City. I mean, it was exactly the same.
You have been watching Improperly Influenced. My name is Jermaine. Thank you once again for giving me a little bit of your time. Please leave a comment below and subscribe. As always, today's question or today's comment is, what stereotype did you have and when was it shattered? When you realized all people from certain people groups didn't fit the same stereotype. Also, you can find me on all social media. I'm on Twitter at the Gayest. That's TheGayest. On Snapchat at the Gayest Shit. And you can also find me on Facebook at Improperly Influenced. All the links will be below. Thank you for giving me your time once again. I hope you enjoyed this content. For much more, please subscribe and like. And I'll see you next time.